Hi guys, welcome back to Vape Don't Smoke. It's Paul here. Today we're going to look at a review from a product from Jomotech. It's the Jomotech Lite 65 watt Pro Kit. Let's dive down. Hey guys, so let's take a look at the Jomotech Lite 65 Pro Kit. As you can see, it comes in a little box like this. It's got a picture of your mod and your tank. Now the 65 Pro Kit comes with the Lite 65 Pro and the Lite tank. So, as you can see on the side of the box, we've got jomotech.com and, wasn't it there, www.jomotech.com on that side as well. And then we can remove the sleeve. On the back it tells you a little bit what comes in the kit. Now you guys, your kit will come with the tank, the mod, a titanium 0.4 sub-ohm coil, a canthal coil, a USB charger and a manual. So that's what will come in your kit. Now I didn't get a manual because I got a sample kit, but that's basically what would come in yours. Now this is available in two colours, black and silver. So let's open it up. It's a little white box as you can see, and there is your mod and your tank. So just taking out the mod itself. The Ola XTC65, very nice, very shiny, and the tank to match. So what else do we get in the box? Well, removing this little sleeve, I didn't get anything else, but I was again saying that's not what yours would be like. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with the tank itself. Now this is very similar, if not the exact same as the tank that comes with the Lite 65. So they're all colour coded with the mod, which is really nice. Now we do have a removable drip tip. There we go, standard 510 drip tip, as you can see. We've also, the drip tip itself does have adjustable airflow, so when we pop it back on you can see that little arrow. So I'm just going to put it back into place. You can see the little arrow there, and there is a little slit there as well, so you just kind of adjust it to the arrow pointing at the little slit. It's quite hard to see, and then obviously when you turn it, it closes that off completely. And this tank is a top fill tank. You simply unscrew from this piece here. It's got the little heat resistant and your airflow. You simply unscrew it there and you can fill top fill. There are two slots, one on each side, and that's plenty of air getting out when you're filling up your tank. Screw that back on. It is stainless steel and glass, and there is obviously this protected piece here that kind of protects the glass from breaking, which is rather nice, and it is all one piece. We do have adjustable airflow at the bottom. This ring does completely spin right round, and you can see that is fully open, and the more you spin the more it closes, and that does mirror on that side as well. To take out your coil, change your coil, you simply unscrew the bottom, and that does remove the base. There is the bottom of your tank, and there is your coil section. The coil that comes, one of the coils that come with the kit is this. It's a rated 15 to 40 watts 0.4 ohm coil. Now you can see there are plenty of juice ports for wicking, and the coil itself is a vertical coil, and you can see it has that little bit of mesh on the top to help prevent with spit back, and it is organic cotton that they use. The bottom of the pin has plenty of space for airflow to come in, which is rather nice. So I'm just going to pop that back on, and I'm just going to give it a little pre-wick while I've got it in my hand, just to get things started. Just pre-wicking the coil, and I'm popping it back into the base. So before I show you the mod, I'm just going to show you how to fill this tank up. So we do just simply unscrew the top cap, like I said, very, very easy to do. I'm just using some of this DIY e-liquid here. We should get at least 3mm into this tank. Okay, now I wasn't measuring it, but it is a 3mm tank, so I'll say that was about 3mm. And then we just simply screw that back on, and there is the tank. That is the Jomotech Lite tank. Guys, moving on to the mod now. This is the Lite 65 Pro in stainless steel. As you can see from top to bottom now, we do have a 510 threading connection. We do have some cutouts for our airflow, and you can see that that gives it plenty of space to go all the way around and escape at the end. It's got this kind of chrome finish, which is very, very nice, but it does look like it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, as you can see. But it is nice and shiny. Moving down the mod itself, we do have our fire button here, our screen, and we have our up and our down buttons. They are clearly marked. There is a little bit of a rattle, probably coming from the fire button. No, it's probably coming from all three. So the buttons do rattle a little bit. If that kind of thing annoys you, it doesn't really bother me. Moving on to the bottom of the tank, we do have our USB charging port, more chrome, and we do have battery venting, and this is where we put our 18650. Now we just simply pop that down and then open it up, just as easy as that. And you can see here that it is marked negative on the bottom of the base, so you know exactly what way you're putting in your battery. And then when you're finished, you just push it down and clip it into place, and that snips back in, which is rather nice. On the side it is stainless steel, nothing here apart from this little symbol here. On the side panels we do have this kind of knurling effect, so you get something to grip a hold of. It feels pretty good in the hand. On the other side we do have our logo, Ola XTC65. All in all, guys, it does feel quite nice in the hand. It's got that grip edge to it, which gives it a little bit of a different feel. I have played about with this for a couple of days, and I have got to say I have quite enjoyed using it. And it does look rather nice and rather shiny. Although it is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet, I always kind of wipe that off. Okay guys, so let's get a battery in this baby. I had one out for this review, and here it is here. So we're putting the positive pin in first, and we're just simply clicking that into place, and you can see it did come on. So that was very, very easy to do. So we can have our fire button. I'll just spin it around the right way, and it is in watt mode. As you can see from the screen, it is fairly bright and fairly good in size. We have a battery indicator, we have our voltage, and we also have our wattage and our ohmage. Moving up and down, it goes up in 0.1 increments. If you hold the button down, it does go up in 1 watts, and it does get considerably faster the more you go, and you can go from 65 watts all the way down. This is about as fast as it gets, to 7. It does not round robin, guys. Okay, so and that is the wattage mode. So just screwing on the tank that comes with the device, you can see when I screw it on for the first time, and the ohmage of the coil is being read at 0.38, so 0.4 ohm coil, so that is fairly close. So just removing this tank. Okay, and we do have a temp control mode in this. Now to access the temp control, obviously we're in wattage mode just now. To access temp control, we just hit the fire button 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and that takes us into temp control. Now you can see it's came up in Celsius. In Celsius we do have the wattage and the ohmage of the coil and the Celsius. Now if you don't want to do it in Celsius and you want to do it in Fahrenheit, you just hit the button 3 times again. Sorry, 2 times. You hit the button twice, 1, 2, and that will change it into Fahrenheit. And when we're in Fahrenheit, we can go all the way up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit, and back to Celsius is just the click of the button 2 times, and we can go up to 300 degrees. To go back into wattage, you do hit the fire button 3 times, and that will put us back into wattage mode. So guys, there is the Ola XTC65, otherwise known as the Lite 65 Pro. So let me just pop the tank on top here. There we go. So there you go, guys. There is the Jomotech Lite 65 Pro kit in all her glory. Let's jump up top and give it a vape. Okay guys, so that was a close-up look at the Jomotech Lite 65 Watt Pro kit with the Lite tank. So single 18650, obviously 65 watts, does temp control in Celsius and Fahrenheit. So let's first of all give it a vape and see what we think. Now I've got the airflow at the drip tip closed, and I've got the normal airflow fully open. So let's give it a vape. I'm vaping it at 36 watts. Now bear in mind the coil was recommending 15 to 40. So I'm pretty much maxing it out. Let's give it a go. That DIY Skittles flavour is actually not bad. Okay, so first of all, what do I think of the tank? Well, I like the fact that you get the top airflow, but you can close it off and open it as you want. I like the fact that it comes with the kit. It matches the mod. The airflow I do like. Now, I've got it fully open, but I'm still getting quite a tight, restricted draw. Now, not tight enough to do mouth to lung, but tight that you're doing a lung hit that you're working for. Let me have another one. Woo, plenty of vapour, it's certainly chucking the clouds at 36 watts. Now, I'm getting nice flavour as well, nice clean flavour. I'm not getting any spit back, which is a big plus for me. It holds 3ml of e-liquid, which is okay. I mean, it could be bigger, but it's a small mod, so why have a massive tank? It doesn't make any sense. So no spit back, which is good. All in all, I think it's not a bad wee tank. The coils are quite small. But it still chucks out masses of vapour, and it also gives good flavour. And the airflow, I like the airflow on it, because the airflow is it's restricted enough where you're working for your draw, rather than, you know, fresh air hits that are completely pointless in my opinion. So let me have another one. Very good. Okay, now moving on to the mod. What do I think of the mod? Well, what do I like about it first of all? I like the size of it. Very stealthy. You can see it fits right in your hand. I quite like the knurling. I quite like that on the sides. It just breaks it up a little bit. A lot of mods come out and they're just plain flat. I think with these slots, it adds to the look and it adds to the feel of it as well. You're not going to drop it by accident. You've got stuff to grip onto there. And it fits nice in the hand. I do like the colour. I think the silver mod's quite cool. I normally pick up black mods, but the silver one looks pretty good. I don't like the fact that it's maybe got that chrome on the top. It's a little bit fingerprinty to me. You know, me personally, I always kind of clean it off. But it adds to the shine of it. You know, I think it looks like a good looking device. And the buttons are obviously chrome as well. It's got a nice big bright screen, you know, the screen is very bright. You can certainly see that outside. It's quite light and it's solid. You know, it feels like a solid piece. It's definitely, you know, if you drop it, it's not going to fall into bits. So it feels solid. It holds a single 18650 battery. It does have USB charge port, which I like. Nice battery vent in the bottom. Very easy to get your battery out, guys. I mean, you literally pop it out. How easy is that? There are mods out there that are, you know, cost 10 times the price of this, that you have to sit there with a screwdriver and screw on these pins off and all that bollocks. This is very easy. Little pin, pop it off, it pops open, it's got a little spring in there, and then to close it down you just simply click it into place and it's absolutely perfect. It even comes on for you immediately, which is nice. There's no logos or times or anything at all. As soon as you pop that battery in place, both your screen comes on. It's great. The other thing I quite like as well is the screen doesn't stay on for a massive amount of time. There you go, it's off. So it does save in the battery power, so your screen's not on for a huge amount of time, which is pretty good because you'll only get a single 18650 battery in there. How does it perform when I press the button? I don't know if you're picking that up, but I think there's a little 1 second delay maybe. Yeah, there's about a second delay when I press the button to actually fire in the mod, the tank, sorry. So that's a little bit of a con, but it's a 1 second, you know, my goodness, you can't really, it's not like Camry stuff, it takes 20 minutes before it fires. Really nice vape. It's got a slight rattle on the buttons if you really shake it. There is a slight rattle on the buttons there, so that could maybe be annoying to some people. Me personally, I don't vape like this. There you go. Okay guys, so that is the Jomotech Lite 65 watt Pro. So I think it's a great little kit, guys. It does vape very well, it's nice and stealthy, it fits right in your pocket. I've been vaping on it for about a day and a half now, and the battery life is very, very good. Although it's only got a single 18650 battery in there, it doesn't unnecessarily drain the battery. It's very, very good for a cheap little mod, guys. Nip over to jomotech.cz if you want to check out this mod and their other mods as well. So jomotech.cz, you can also follow them on Facebook as well. Both links will be in the description. I was sent this free for the purpose of review. So yeah, if you are looking for a little mod that does 65 watts with temp control and comes with a tank, it's a nice little kit. It is the Jomotech 65 watt Pro. Yeah, nip over to jomotech.com. I was sent this free for the purpose of review. And I'm quite happy with it, guys. I've been vaping on it all day, yesterday as well, and I think it is quite a good little mod. Despite the cons I said, I think it's one you should have a little look at. Guys, as always, thank you very much for watching this review. Please subscribe to my channel for future reviews, and nip over to Facebook and join the Facebook group called Vape Don't Smoke. You can follow me on Twitter at VapeDon'tSmoke82, and as always, subscribe for future reviews. If you're doing anything today, guys, take care and vape don't smoke.